Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd, with my chia head here to tell you that I am totally endorsing and 100% for. If you get the chance, try to see the Swedish metal band Ghost, or Ghost BC. They recently came out with a new full-length LP. Many of you may have caught my review for it. I will put my review for that album and their first full-length album down here in the description box. They played an East Coast date over in Hartford, Connecticut at the Webster Theater. I went over there, I saw it, and it was great. They played fantastically. Energy was there. Just the stage performance, the drama, the theatrical kind of element to Ghost was there in full effect. They played after Skeletonwitch. They were opening for them. Skeletonwitch actually has a new album on the way in October, so they said. And yeah, just want to come on here, make a quick video, and just let you guys know that if you want to see a solid metal performance, go see Ghost, no question. If you go check them out, definitely, they are not really a band that is going to totally just rock out, totally get crazy, insane on stage or anything like that. Ghost is a very reserved band. They're kind of a quirky, creepy band. They're really more about the whole theatrical thing, coming out in full costume, being kind of tongue-in-cheek with their whole dark side thing. Really, it's about the catchy songs, just sounding really great, good solid performance. They're not exactly a band that is going to totally reinvent their songs live either. They played nearly every song, and it was a nice mix of songs from their debut and songs from their new album. They played nearly every song pretty straightforward. There were some moments like they played some of the instrumental bits from their new LP, songs like Genesis from their first album, which is an instrumental piece, or even the song Death Knell, where they were taking these instrumental parts and elongating them. They could have possibly worked out a lot of these parts before the live performances, and that's possible considering just how tight they were throughout the night. And that's really one word that I would use to kind of, I guess, encapsulate the whole performance. It's just tight. They were just flawless, straight, just every single T was crossed, every single I was dotted. And even though, you know, their takes on a lot of these songs was not entirely different from what you're hearing on the record, it was still a really enjoyable show because they do sort of add a lot of visual elements to their music with sort of their gestures and their costumes and the interesting backdrop they had, which was cloth from what I understand, but it looked like, you know, stained glass, and they had lights on behind it and everything like that. And as far as songs from the new record, if you guys saw my review for Ghost's latest album, yeah, I wasn't crazy about it. I prefer their first album, hands down, across the board. I really admired Ghost's ambition on their new LP, trying to incorporate new musical elements, trying to be a little bit longer, trying to write these multifaceted songs. And to tell you the truth, the songs sound a lot better live. And to kind of hear these songs beefed up a little bit with these louder guitars in person really sort of made them enjoyable for me. Still, if I go back and I listen to the record, I'm going to wish that the guitars were louder. You know, I'm still going to miss that element. But, you know, at least it was good in person. You know, at least I could say they pulled together a really solid live performance. So again, if Ghost is playing in your area, and like I said earlier, understand they're not really a band that's really going to just light you on fire or anything like that with just going nuts on stage. It's sort of interesting to see what makes Ghost different from other metal bands when you have a band like Skeletonwitch on the stage. You know, a band that doesn't seem to obsess over every single melodic or chord progression detail on the same way that Ghost does, but they're a group that nonetheless gets everybody pumped when they hit the stage because they are just, oh, energy, ah. If you've caught Ghost live, what did you think of him? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? Do you wish that they were a little more animated on stage, or is just sort of delivering some slight variations of some really great songs of theirs enough to sort of seal the deal? And again, if they're playing in your area, do check them out. Anthony Fantano, Ghost, live, forever.